Hi guys, I have a newbie in my dirty little hands. Stay around for this review. See ya! Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the day. I've got a newbie to the den. Gentleman's nod, Kensei. This is in the same line or series that Musashi is in. And I'm super excited for this. It's I need to get into it good, but you can tell that it is in the same family as Musashi, but it's got some other nice little luxury. You know, some of the things that were in Musashi are not included here, but there are still some things that are familiar. And this is going to be nice. So I have got this. I have got the matching splash. And check out the label. Such a cool label. Give you a, see if I let it focus in on here. There you go. So then I've got a sample of the Parfum Extrait, which is right there. So we are going to give this a go. So if you become part of the loyalty program, you can order this now. If not, it will be available starting at, I believe it is 9 a.m. Eastern time this coming Friday, which is the 29th. Is that right? I don't know. March, last Friday of March. That's when it is available. So I've got those. I've got my Sawdust Creation Studios Kingpin with the Fanchurian knot. And then we're going pretty efficient. This is the standard plate for the Stirling stainless razor. And it still has quite the blade gap to it. I'm trying to see if I can get in there. There you go. So still very efficient, even though it's the standard plate. So let's go. Let me give you some scent notes here. So it is made by Mane, M-A-N-E, perfuming company, and the perfumer is Patricia Chou. Not Pate Chou, but Chou is spelled the same way, C-H-O-U-X. Scent breakdown is top notes are blood orange, yuzu, yellow mandarin, and nashi pear. The mid or heart notes are lapsang souchong tea, neroli, violet, black pepper, and the base notes or dry downers, saffron, cedarwood, fir balsam, amberwood, vetiver, and cypriol. And once again, these will be available Friday unless you start the rewards program, and then you can order it now. So I mean, let's just get going on this. All right. Okay. Oh, the blade is a Rapira Platinum Luxe, which I'm liking. They a very nice balance of sharp and smooth, a little more on the sharp side. Very nice. And I've got like, I think 5 days growth right now, and it needs to come off. So we're going to do this. All right. I really like this label. It's so cool. All right, let's go load it up. I did not preload. I'm gonna let you experience all of it. The whole thing. Meaning all of it. And the whole thing. That's it. This C4 Plus base is so great. I already know how it's gonna perform, so that part is not a question. I've used enough of these in the C4 Plus base that I know exactly what I'm going to get from it. And it's going to be a great performance for sure. And really, really nice post-shave quality too. All right, So I think we got enough there. Once again, if we don't have enough, we'll go back to the puck, but I don't foresee that happening. Oh, they also have, with this release, there's a collaboration with Paul Trotter at Trotter Handcrafts for matching brushes that complement the label. You definitely need to check those out online, but as you have already seen, I've added a picture of it to my intro. So you already know what they look like. Man, they look awesome. He did a spectacular job on this, and then it's got a really, really nice gentleman's nod coin in the bottom that I love. I really want one of these brushes. I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I can come off of the coin, because I do want a boar brush from Paul as well. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. The brushes look stellar, though. They're just so cool looking. It's just like perfect contrast in the colors. So we shall see. Really nice scent on here. A nice kind of citrusy, fruity kind of top notes here. Yuzu always gives me kind of a floral grapefruit kind of feel. And I get that with it here. If you've ever smelled Issey-miyake Porom, there's just a little of that vibe in here. You know, and then mixed with kind of the Musashi DNA. Really nice, really fresh. We're going to need lots more water. I don't know about lots more, but definitely mo. Look at that. I dropped it right in my hand. How great is that? Look at that. I mean, this stuff will just hold all the water that you can possibly give to it. Doesn't mean that you have to give it to it, but it will take all of it. All right. You can see that beautiful gentleman's nod shine coming through. And I think we're going to stop with this edition. I can certainly get more into it if I wanted to. And if I were straight razor shaving, I would get more into it. But I think we are good here. We got a nice shine, nice pillowy lather. And we're going to get going. Ugh. I did print out a picture of the brush. It's in black and white, so obviously it's not ideal, but it'll give you kind of an idea of, just kind of shows you, you know, the contrast in there, and that's even in black and white. So they're really good looking brushes. And I really, really want one. The pear scent in there is something that's kind of different for me. I don't mean like different, like I don't know if I like it, but I mean like there's not that much stuff that I have that has, you know, any pear in it other than Asian pear from A&E. And this is, I mean, this is not perfumed, anything like that, but it's nice. It adds like a little sweetness, but kind of almost a little green as well, which is not what I thought I would get, but I really like it. I'm very pleasantly surprised. You know, I mean, you can tell that it's a sibling of Musashi, but it is different enough to stand on its own, and you certainly can own both, you know. And I'm glad that I do. Definitely a, you know, kind of spring, summer type scent. It's still kind of gingery to my nose as well. Just really fresh. Very, very nice scent. Which I've kind of come to expect from Gentleman's Nod. And boy, this baby is still efficient. Even the standard. The hyper aggressive is exactly what its name is. But this one you can see is demolishing 5 days growth. In one pass, I'm going to be pretty much clean. The hyper aggressive, I could absolutely do one pass and be just fine. Or one pass with a clean up. These were made to be efficient, and they certainly are. These are the ones that, these razors from Stirling were the ones that he was, you know, having his own razors designed. And they were supposed to be all USA, supposed to be made in the USA, everything. And when he got them back, he found out that they had been made in China. And so he was very upset about that. And he ate the cost of it and did not sell them. Finally, later on, he did release these with a discounted price. But the only thing is the serial, or where it said made in the USA right here, has been ground down, which is, I mean, it's fine with me. And then, you know, it gives the model right there, if you can see that. Yep. So anyway, that's grounded. I don't care. It's on the bottom of the razor. And I just wanted to try the geometry from the initial shaves that I saw from him with the hyper. I really wanted it. And, you know, at that point, I didn't care where it was made. I just really wanted to try it. And so I messaged him, and it turns out he was making them available in a couple of weeks after that. Let me get rid of this water. Get rid of this Harry water and the Prisoner of Azkaban, because there's a lot of hair there. 5 or 6 days growth. I think it's 5 days, but regardless, it's a lot. It's a lot more than I want on my face. But I've not felt great. The boys stayed home from school yesterday, and Jackson still stayed home again today, and now Mandy's sick. So we got an unhealthy household right now. All right, let me fill this back up, and we'll get going again. I mean, I could absolutely go with that. A little cleanup around the nose, and I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go south to north, and then a little cleanup, kind of like I've been doing lately. I've been using some, you know, some fairly efficient razors lately, and I just don't need all those passes. And when you are using really efficient razors, you're just more likely to get irritation. You know, kind of a little skin burn. And I don't know about you, but I don't want that. Mercura 34C, something, you know, in that neighborhood. I'm absolutely going to do my, you know, first pass, second pass, third pass, fourth pass, and then clean up. But with this, I'm just asking for trouble. Boy, I'm a flinging it. I'm a flinging the lather. All right. Let's keep her going. I mean, this baby is efficient. And this is the standard blade. Fantastic slickness on this. Residual slickness is fantastic. The scent is awesome. The way that Musashi exploded last year, I'm sure people are going to absolutely love this one too. Yes, it is reminiscent, as I said, of Musashi, but it stands on its own as a different fragrance. You know, I have 4 brothers, but none of us look just alike. I would call this just, you know, maybe family familiarity with each other. Boy, these razors are heavy too. These are some heavy duty dudes. Got myself right there. Not much, but enough to bleed. That's enough for me. It's just that blade gap. I don't need a large blade gap. What I need is just, you know, positive blade exposure. I mean, that's a pretty sizable gap, and that is the, you know, just the standard blade, as I said. Kind of gets you a little skeered up here and kind of right there. But I ain't stopping. I'm still popping. I got some ladies from the city of Compton. Boy, holy moly. There ain't gonna be much left to work with here. But we'll get it. Performance of the soap is just awesome. Little floral notes making their presence felt now. I'm a big fan of neroli, as you guys will well know that already know my channel. If there are any new people, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, please do. If you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. Just hope that you enjoy your time here. I put out a decent video occasionally. Boom. Got it. And some wrapped. Hey, could you get that for me? You please pick that for me? Hey, you never know what you're going to get when you're here. But I'm sure it's going to be weird. All right. Full of cold water and probably an alum block there. Whew, that water's cold. All right. Cold water rinse. Whew. Very cold water rinse. Man, it was starting to feel like spring here. Everything had thawed out. I hadn't started growing grass yet, but golf courses had opened up 9 holes of cart path only, and then we got hit with like 5 inches of snow last Tuesday, and then we turned around and got hit with like 9 or 10 inches of snow right after that. So, and it is sleet as well. So we got a nice little bit of ice on top of it. So just nasty, crunchy snow. And now everything, there's now more sand and salt all over the roads. Oh, come on. I was ready for this to be done. Well, guess what? I guess I don't get to make that decision, do I? Unfortunately, because I would certainly get rid of wintertime right now. I'm ready for it to warm up. I'm ready to be outside. Ready to be out on my deck also. Get the swimming pool going again, but nope. Mother Nature says not yet. Not having it. All right. Clean out the sink basin again while I wait for the alum to do its work. Hopefully the alcohol in the splash won't open it back up, but we shall see. Actually, I don't even really have to remove that alum since I'm going to put splash on over it. So here we go. I'm excited to get into this part, which is obviously going to be a more concentrated scent. Boy, that thing's efficient. And the hyper-aggressive is really just downright scary. Not really. It's way better than the, the Mercure Futur. The Mercure Futur, the future. That thing was a face peeler for sure. Oh man, it's even fruitier. I mean, a touch of sweet, but not, certainly not, I wouldn't call it sweet, but there's just a kind of sweet fruitiness. Something that leans towards the sweet side of fruitiness in there. That's fantastic. There we go. And you know what? I'll finish with the prototype serum from Gentleman's Knot as well. Aftershave serum kind of thing. I used to do 4 squirts with it. I don't know if I'll use that much during the summer or not, but here where it's still cold and dry, I could use all of it I can get, all the moisture I can get. Get it my old man dry years. Ah. face feel on that is so nice. It's super, super moisturizing. Good, good stuff. All right, and I guess it's time for the parfum extrait. I just say it like that because I like to say parfum. You may like to say it however you like to say it, and that's fine. But for me, in this house, we parfum extrait. Ooh. Ooh. Man, it's so good. So fresh. Just a little bit of sweetness in there. That nice little pear. That pear will pair well with you all day long. It lasts. It's some strong, strong stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please get on the pre-order or order 9 o'clock Eastern this coming Friday. Hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Thursday night for BBS Live. This is hashtag new week. Obviously, that was new products for me there, but just shave with anything that's new or new to you. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Peace!